What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Earlier this week, Iron Leaves and Walking Wake were released into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we got a few new Paradox Pokemon to play with in the game. And in this video, we're going to look at some raid builds for these Pokemon. I'm going to tell you right now, Walking Wake is a little bit disappointing. I haven't seen it in action in a raid. I have used Iron Leaves, and I find it to be very, very useful, pretty powerful. And because it has a way to increase its stats, unlike Walking Wake, it can put out a bit more damage. So Iron Leaves here is a grass and psychic type Pokemon. It is a psychic Terra. That's how it came from the raid. Of course, you can change that to a grass Terra if you want, or something else for PvP later on down the line. We should be able to catch more of these once DLC comes out, or maybe you have multiple copies of the games and you can trade them over to yourselves and do whatever you want to do with them. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and look here at the moveset. So we've got Swords Dance, Leaf Blade, Psyblade, and Electric Terrain. So Swords Dance there is to increase our attack by 2 stages each time, so you can use that 3 times. Leaf Blade you could sub out with Taunt. If you do have an opposing Pokemon that likes to inflict statuses upon you, or maybe increase its own stats, you can Taunt turn 1 to get rid of that. And then of course Psyblade is going to be our main stat move. That's going to get boosted under Electric Terrain, so it's at base 80. But with Electric Terrain, it becomes a base 120. So pretty powerful move, especially under the influence of Swords Dance. You're going to be able to tear through 6 stars and potentially 7-star raids. It's not the bulkiest of Pokemon, but I think it can survive. So as far as its nature, it is an Adamant Nature. We are going with max HP and max attack here. I got lucky with this one being a 5 IV Pokemon, so I only had to put a bottle cap into attack to increase that. Cork Drive is obviously the ability there. Again, so turn 1, you can use Taunt, or if you're not running Taunt, you can just go straight into Swords Dance, 3 Swords Dances, then set up Electric Terrain, which is going to activate your Cork Drive, and then Psyblade. And obviously Electric Terrain has the additional benefit of increasing the damage of Psyblade, so you do want to do that so you can get to that plus 120. Moving on to Walking Wake. This one's a little bit more disappointing. It is a water dragon type Pokemon. It is a water Terra here, as it came from the raid. Looking at its moveset, it doesn't have any way to really increase its special attack. This is a special attacking Pokemon, so it's disappointing that there's no nasty plot support here. We don't have access to something like Fake Tears or Metal Sound or anything like that that can reduce the opponent's special defenses. You do have Noble Roar there, so I guess this Pokemon works better as a support Pokemon. You can obviously bring down the attack, special attack of the opposing Pokemon. Flamethrower is there, it's just as a move that it came with. You can really switch that out. You can put Dragon Pulse on there or something like that. But Hydro Steam is your big move, just like Psyblade. Under certain weather conditions, in this case, sunny day, it will go up to a base 120 move. But given you don't have a nasty plot there or a way to reduce the opponent's special defenses or increase your special attack, it's a little bit disappointing, a little bit underwhelming. You've got Cork Drive there as the ability, so special attack and HP with a modest nature. So I think Pokemon Scarlet kind of got a little bit gypped because this Pokemon doesn't have any way to increase its stats. It's a little disappointing. It kind of gets overwhelmed by something like Iron Leaves. And there's other options for water type moves. Obviously, you've got Azumarill with huge power and Aqua Tail. I mean, you could do a massive damage with that. So I don't see much use for Walking Wake. But if you guys know of a build or an approach that works better for Walking Wake, maybe there's a move that I'm missing, although I don't think so, because I have gone and done the research and have looked around at the move sets that it can learn. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have a build that you want to use for Walking Wake. Let me know which one was your favorite. Do you like Walking Wake more or Iron Leaves? Personally, Iron Leaves looks cooler to me and is definitely more powerful, definitely more raid compatible than Walking Wake, but things may change, of course, as time goes on. Let me know down below what you guys think. Go ahead and check out some of my other builds, Scarlet and Violet tips and tricks, and VGC content on screen now, and I'll see you guys in the next video or the next live. Take it easy.